How do you feel about this upcoming election, though, Harry?
Well, I mean, I don't. That's one thing I don't do. So it's 30 years of incarceration. I don't get caught up in feelings, and I don't know you didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
But it's not like how I feel. It's about what's real.
Exactly.
What can we do our due diligence on, and get to where we gonna get the best for our buck.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're putting out this challenge. Say, hey, this is what we need. Who down with that? And whoever down with that, that's who we supporting.
I feel that.
We don't get caught up in the optics.
Exactly.
Because the optics ain't work for us.
Come on now.
You know what I'm talking about?
Come on,
the optics
man.
ain't work for us. You know what I mean? So that's not, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, with you.
So it's like, who can you make a deal with?
Exactly.
That has the ability to make that happen.
Come on.
That's what we should be concerned with. Because it ain't never been straight for us.
Exactly.
But if we say, I got you, if you got me, I got you.
Yeah.
And if that comes, when that turns out to be like it's supposed to be, then we says, okay.
Yeah.
But to sit on the sidelines and just give our voice away for free, don't work. That's like, that don't even make crazy man sense.
Exactly. Hell no, don't make no sense.
Yeah, why we doing that?
When you touched down after 33, though, Harry,
Yeah.
how did you feel about the state of Los Angeles when you touched back down, man? Was it the same things going on?
No.
Had it gotten any better, or what were the changes?
No, like especially in my community and in downtown Los Angeles area, it was a lot of homelessness. And so that's the repercussion of years of drugs and unemployment and, to be frankly, policies that worked into our benefits.
Yeah.
And so it was hard to see. You know what I mean? I grew up in that city, and I remember when it was thriving.
Yeah.
People had businesses that looked like us, you know what I mean? And that was doing great, and now all of them was closed down, and, it just was a different situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seeing a young Denzel Washington, man, being able to help him get into the game early on, what was that like working with him?
But D was already in the game, but he was early in the game.
Yeah.
It was to be honest with you, I always had, I always believed that the theatrical world was important for our community.
Yeah.
And when I met when I met Denzel, I saw him like he was like the real deal. He was a guy that took his craft serious.
Yeah.
And he represented his people well.
Come on, man.
You understand?
I know, I'm with you 1,000% on that.
He was so I didn't make Denzel. I just was blessed to work with him.
Exactly.
At that early age, and do plays with him and watch him night after night.
Yeah.
Go and do his thing, bro. Even to today.
Exactly.
He's still that guy. He don't touch a project that he don't feel. You very seldom see him doing a couple movies, maybe, because he had to pay bills throughout the time.
Yeah.
He probably regret it. But most projects, he becomes one with it.
Exactly.
And he puts his full self into the character.
Yeah.
But that's the same D I knew back then. Every night we did a show.
Yeah.
Each audience would get that fresh feel, like it was the first time he ever did it.
My God.
You understand? And the whole cast that worked with him. I worked with a lot of greats back then. People would recognize Denzel a lot, but it was a whole host of top talent, man.
Yeah.
And during that time it was hard. For us in the '80s. And then later on, here comes Spike Lee. Here comes, the different. Eddie Murphy, coming out. All his shows start to come out.
Yeah.
But before, it was hard getting jobs. So that's why the plays were an opportunity for them to make money and keep their craft tight.
Yeah.
And so that's why I was connected to that. And then I was lucky enough, blessed enough to orchestrate a deal on Broadway with the Nederlanders in the early '80s. And
what were they saying when this young black man was bringing the show to Broadway back then, though, man? What was that like?
Man, it was a good feeling, bro. But it was first time ever that a black person produced a play on Broadway.
My God.
We done played in them, but that was the first time. I think they listed me as the first person to actually produce a play on Broadway, black person. So it was, and then I went away. You know what I mean? So it was a bittersweet moment.
Yeah.
And so, but it was at the same time, it just showed me whatever you put your mind to, you can make happen.
Exactly.
And so that's the key is that sometimes I know it's like being young, like you brought up earlier, and it just seemed like, it's just like when you look out there, you just don't see anything.
Come on.
So we have to learn patience, but we have to learn how to connect and get the information, because it's a big old world out there just waiting for you to play your chess game.
What was going through your mind when you saw Denzel become Denzel, the greatest of all time, and the trajectory from them early stages too, man? And I'm going to ask you that because that's kind of a reoccurring theme as well, too, in your life, too, where you saw a lot of people get started and you saw this stuff go out of the atmosphere.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been blessed in that way.
Yeah.
Where, but I was sitting, in that enclosed environment,
yeah,
watching it. We got TVs in there,
yeah,
and so I'm watching them grow, and it's just proud, just being proud to be associated with somebody that's out there doing it the right way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like, and so then I also like when I started help creating Death Row, and that was just an organic situation.
Yeah.
And then to see it turn into an international sensation, good, bad, or indifference. I mean, there's a lot of drama going on, but at the same time, the record sales was undeniable.
Come on, man.
Watched it go from the investment to, so that's why I'm always on that. How do we get access to the capital to parlay things to unthinkable levels?
My God. I mean, that's just the bottom doggone line right there, because we had the talent, we got the ability and the skills to pay the bills, but a lot of times we don't have the finances to back it at all. Exactly.
We got so many obstacles when it comes to us getting that bag.
Come on, man.
And we can do more we done more with less. So what happens when we got access at the real bag? The country benefits. Not just our community.
Exactly.
It's one big community in reality.
Yeah.
But you keep putting your feet on people's necks, that will help raise all boats. People need to understand that.
Yeah.
And I think some people in this country feels that you need poor people to be rich. Whether it's right or wrong, that's what they believe.
Yeah.
But we want to show them, something different.
Exactly.
If that's what you believe, we don't believe that.
Come on now.
We believe that giving action at access, we can do things. Giving action at education, real education.
Come on.
Not miseducation.
I'm with you.
You understand?
I'm with you.
That's bad to the spirit. When you're getting information that's incorrect.
Come on, man.
And you're supposed to digest it. It's a little bit hard to digest that. You know what I mean? So we got to be better with that. We got to have better schools that teach us about. It's not me, is it? Excuse me.
No, you good.
Sorry about that, brother.
No, you good.
Okay, yeah. So that's my thing. Like, so I'm always gonna be pushing that, and it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
But I just think that more people, and I just thank you for allowing me to come on your platform, brother.
Likewise.
Because it means something, that we have an opportunity to share what we're trying to do.
Come on.
I mean, we got a lot of negative stuff going on in our community, and that we focus on.
Yeah.
What about focusing on something that's gonna make the difference between me and you?
Come on.
Opposed to somebody else that don't have nothing to do with you.
Come on, man.
The negative is just a rabbit hole. It's a distraction.
Yeah.
How about focusing on something that can make a real difference in your community and your life, for your children, for your family?